Oh. Mud puppy, that's a funny name for a like crocodile looking thing. Whoa. This is crazy, it's like bloodied, what the heck? Or it's just like red stone. This is crazy looking. There's nothing called... There's nothing you can do /wait. So I gotta look for a place to wait? What if it's like up there actually that I have to wait? Yeah, it is. It's up there. Don't mind me, giant logger. He looks so badass. Look at him, dude. Greetings, master. It has been too long. Istinian, end this folly at once. You must know that each second of the eye passes outside Ishgar's wall brings us closer to a repeat of the tragedy of 20 summers past. Surrender yourself and the eye and return with me to Ishgard before it is too late. Ah, but it is already too late, master, for you see, Nidhogg has already awakened. Excuse me, what? Yeah, he knew what to say. Hear me, master, you have mistaken the cause of the dragon's return. The eye is not to blame. A premonition came to me by virtue of the dragon within, warning me that the great worm would soon rouse. Even as he slumbered, Nidhogg seethed with an irrepressible rancor. For that wound of 20 years ago, the rancor will send him flying as a speeding arrow to Ishgard, whereupon death and devastation will ensue. There is a possible solution, were the eye taken to a remote land far from the Holy See. Then, and only then, could destruction be averted and the lives of innocent Ishgardians be spared. You mean to make a bait of yourself? Nay, there is more to this than you let on. You seek vengeance for Ferndale. To me, the two are one and the same. You know my past better than anyone else. I was for no other reason than to avenge my family that I became Dragoon. Dragons long outlive men and do not soon forget the wrongs done them. What grudge they harbor burns as a fire within their hearts, over time swelling into an unquenchable inferno. You need only look back on history to see that Nidhogg grows stronger with each awakening. When last he darkened our skies, the Great Worm came within a hair's breadth of laying waste to Ishgard. Not short of death will prevent him from completing his mission. When next he wakes, Nidhogg took everything from me, now I shall take everything from him, even if it means my life. The eye works in ways men can ill comprehend, but this much is plain. In choosing 2 Azure Dragoons in 1 generation, it means for us to join together in common cause. Adventurer, you have heard my resolution, now I ask that you lend me your power. I, the power of the dragon. In the long and proud history of Ishgard, never before have 2 Azure Dragoons arisen in the same era to fight as one. This is our best, nay, our only chance to send the Great Worm to eternal slumber. Behold my armor, this is the Draken mail, forged in the lifeblood of dragons. As blood calls to blood, so too does the armor call to the dragon within, redoubling the wearer's strength thereby. If you would realize your potential as an Azure Dragoon, you must needs clad yourself in the same— Wait, are we getting cool armor that looks like that? Hell yes! I want it! Clad so, you will inherit the technique passed from Azure Dragoon to Azure Dragoon. Down through the generations, then and only then will your training be complete. But first you must win the Draken Mail, as I and Sir Albrecht did before you, by proving yourself worthy in the ultimate trial of the Azure, a series of battles so harrowing as to send the unworthy to an early demise. Master, once the adventurer acquires the armor, pray see to it that he learns to harness the power of the dragon in full. Oh man, it's exciting. Estinian, wait. Save your worries. I do not mean to make myself easy prey for dragons. I take my leave of you. Bro. This is exciting! Sounds like we're gonna get some new armors. It's gonna be cool looking armor too. Holy crap, is the next... the next main story quest seems like it's gonna be a freaking dungeon quest. Estinian. Forgive me, I was deep in thought. Now then, as to acquiring the armor of which Estinian spoke. At first it was my intention to bequeath mine own armor unto you. I am an Azure Dragoon no longer, and his powers are wasted on me. It would be simple enough to hand it over to you and complete your training right here and now. But it is as Estinian said, the Draken armor is no ordinary set of mail. Its strength derives from the dragon blood whence it came, the blood's power resonating within the soul of the wearer. Though I can no longer draw upon my own armor's power, its bond to me was forged years ago, where I bestowed onto you now. I fear it would offer but a scintilla of the protection it afforded me in those bygone days. I, Estinian, has the right of it. You must claim your armor as he did, and I did before you. You must complete the trials of the Azure, that the powers of the dragon blood be yours and yours alone. Yogur's belly will be where your final test begins. I shall dispatch Sir Brucemont there. Seek him out upon your arrival. Oh man, this is... Yep! Exciting stuff, I tell ya! Exciting stuff, I tell ya! I'm gonna become an Azure Dragoon. You have grown strong since we last met, adventurer, but you pale in comparison with your azure forebears. If you would prove me wrong, let your lance do the talking. Crap, I didn't mean to use that ability. Use this one. Then we start with our combo string. Once again, adventurer, you prove yourself worthy beyond my expectations. Take this, but know that your trial has only just begun. The next challenge lies within the chamber beyond. Sir Hoistian awaits you there. We're getting the armor! Little by little, I think we're gonna get the pieces of armor. Oh my god, this is exciting. This is exciting! You, a foreigner, would don the Draken armor, then prove to us that you will not do it dishonor. Is it Draken or is it Draken? Maybe it's Draken armor. Sir Alberic said the eye had chosen you, and it would appear he speaks true. The armor is yours. Wear it with pride and honor. Trial is not complete, but be forewarned, many before you have made it this far, only to fall at the final challenge. Do not let overconfidence be your downfall. Gauntlets. And then, if this is the last one, then the chest piece probably comes together with the headpiece. You made it this far, very well. Prove yourself worthy of the Azure or die in the effort. Or maybe we'll get 2 pieces for doing the one quest. There it is. You have demonstrated your powers to me beyond a doubt. Aye, there is not an Ishgardian who would gainsay your right to don the armor of dragons. I shall send word ahead of Sir Alberic that you have passed your trials here. Okay. It is he who will present you with the 4th piece of armor and consummate your training. Go now, my fellow dragoon, and deliver this land from the Great Worm's wrath. I don't even care if it's worse. I'm wearing it regardless. I'm gonna skip it. If we got a level sync, it's probably not worth. Oh man, this is exciting. Wonder what he's doing. I hear from Sir Brucemont that you perform most impressively. Yes, I stand more convinced than ever that you will be the one to save our land. Yet be warned, Machias, one last trial awaits you. You will face this trial in the presence not of knights, but of ghosts. Make your way toward the Steel Vigil, and seek out a gravestone north and west of the structure. Take with you this flute, and when you reach your destination, blow a single strong note. The visitor shall soon arrive. Entertain your guest, and should he leave behind a present, return it here to me. Okay. Complete northwest. What are you doing? Oh. That's curious. Makes sense. That makes sense. Oh, when he meant entertain, he meant kill. Okay. Hell yeah. I know I'm spending a lot of gil just going from one, or teleporting to the same place multiple times, but it does make this quicker. Do. Your presence before me indicates you've seen to the visitor. Have you aught to show of your deeds? Ah, the Skull of Greywine, old warrior of the Dravanian horde. It is said that in ages past he could bring down a castle with a single breath. His strength has dwindled since those days. But a dragon past his prime is a formidable foe nonetheless. In slaying him, you have proven yourself worthy of this. Now possess 4 pieces of the armor that Estinian, myself, and our forebears did wear. While you doubtless wonder about the 5th, I can tell you only that it is not mine to give. Fear not, however, your triumphs and the trials, and against the dragon of the horde give evidence that Draken blood now resonates with yours. Yes, you stand before me as prepared for your ultimate challenge as any could be. And yet, before we proceed, I would hear it from your own lips. The Great Worm's power is the stuff of legends. Have you truly resolved to fight this battle, to risk your own life to deliver a foreign land from the clutches of its ancient foe? When you are certain that your mind is settled, return and speak to me. Do you join your strength with Estinians, that Ishgard might be free from the rage of the Great Worm forevermore? Then I shall honor my promise. You shall have full use of your powers by the time we are done. Before we begin, there is something I must needs confess. You will recall the tale of my battle with Nidhogg 20 years past, and how the power of the dragon left me on account of the injuries I sustained. What I said was an untruth. The power did not abandon me, Machias. It was I who abandoned it. Being derived from our mortal enemies, the power of the Azure Dragoon is a double-edged sword. Even as it lends us the strength we need to smite dragons, it heightens our communion with the creatures, rendering our minds more susceptible to their seduction than ordinary men. Even as I buried my lance in Nidhogg's flesh, our gazes locked, and mine eyes met then with a look that would fair impale a man. In that instant, I found myself assailed by a torrent of emotions not mine own. Sorrow, rancor, pity. They threatened to drown the man in me and leave behind a dragon. Fearing that I might turn traitor, I chose to purge myself of the power that the eye had bestowed upon me. Thus regaining lucidity, I was able to rout the grievously wounded Nidhogg. Alas, countless of his brethren yet remained, as if to mock me. They fell upon Ferndale with a vengeance. Bereft of my power, it was all I could do to save but one child. Neria's soul knows of this, nay, not even Estinian. But I can keep him in the dark no longer. I already read that. At our last meeting, Estinian said that protecting Ishgard and exacting revenge upon Nidhogg are as one to him. That frame of mind, I fear, may well lead to his demise. The desire to protect and the desire to avenge are opposing forces that can ill be reconciled. Worse, the latter serves only to cloud his sense of self. When next Estinian and I meet, I intend to confess all, through it mean the loss of his good opinion, the outcome of the coming battle, and his very life may well depend on his readiness to relinquish his powers. Never allow yourself to forget the origin of your strength. Ever does the dragon lurk behind your eyes, biding its time, ready to claim you for its own. Aught less than complete conviction, and you will find yourself in its vice-like clutches. So forewarned, let us return to our present endeavor. My promise to Estinian was that I would impart unto you the technique that will mark you as the Azure Dragoon. If you would know the truth, however, this knowledge is not within my power to bestow. No, you must claim the technique much as you claimed the 4th piece of the armor you bear, by proving yourself in battle with the dragons whose power you would unite with your own. I entrust you with this flute once more. Take it to the southwest of Providence Point and blow a single note. By locking wills with your adversary and prevailing, you will prove yourself worthy to champion the cause which your lance is sworn. The dragon within you shall then awaken. Not that far. I hope we do get that last piece of armor, because I'm gonna look goofy with just the 4. Wait. Oh! I did get a piece of armor already. Oh. I think we are getting... Hold on. It looks so good. Oh, I love playing a Dragoon. They're just so cool in so many ways. I want to make sure I haven't missed anything. Yeah, the Grease is the last one before the Armet. I gotta go up and around? I have to go up there. I feel like the only way up there is around this way. Bum ba da bum ba ba. It's got less defense, but it's got more strength and stuff, so that's okay. More damage. More damage is all we're looking for, really. And that also answers the question of if the chest piece is one with the helmet piece, like my buddy was saying earlier, you can get that with some armor. It definitely is not. It's nice how you don't die to falling in this game. They just bring you down to 1 health and that's that. I should see if I can buy more of these. Dun, dun, dun. It is good to see you safely returned. I take from your bearing that the engagement went favorably. Yes, it did. You left this place as a man, MochaMassiah, but you return as a dragon. There is no more for me to teach you. From here, your battle is yours and yours alone. Now, you might recall me saying that a fifth and final piece of dragon armor was not mine to give. However, that is not wholly true. I could guide you in the direction of that which you seek. That said, I yet have reservations. The sheer power of the dragon housed within is such that a great many of Azure forebears, myself among them, have proven hopelessly incapable of wielding it. But I do not doubt what I see. Within you is awakened a strength that forever eluded the likes of me. If you are not worthy of wearing the armor, then I know of none who are. Remember my warning to you, MochaMassiah, and heed it well. Nidhogg is a lord among his kind, aught less than complete conviction, and you will surely fall under his thrall. Before you can master your foe, you must needs master yourself. Hone your lance arm till it can bear no further honing, and then present yourself to me. When the time comes, I will tell you what you need to know. I look forward to our next meeting, my young dragoon. And we got this Spine Shatter Dive! Woo! But I don't know if we get the armor yet. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Oh, man. Ugh. I gotta wait 5 more levels before I can wear that armor. Bulls. Okay. Well, I'm gonna take this time to use the bathroom. And then we'll continue with story stuffs. We're back.